Dude, what are you doing, little whore? Once you've spoken to her, she'll go away and she'll never appear again, ever in your life, in the Spyro series ever again. She'll be gone. That's it. Why didn't they just bring her back instead of Cinder? I mean, she's just like here for one small part of the game and then that's it. She'll never come back unless you play through the game as her. Let's just talk to you while you're here.
Don't take that bridge to the swamp, Spyro. If you do, I might never see you again.
Too bad, so sad, I'm out. Later, honey. Ah, crap, I need a key. I will have to do less running back and forth for keys once I get the keyring. But for now, I'm sorry, but if I'm going to 100% it, I may as well open each chest as I get to it, otherwise I'm going to forget. So, yes.
Ah, there you are, my favorite
Oops, I
one.
didn't actually buy it, did I? Go back. Thank you. I don't think I'll cut this out or speed it up or anything, because it's not really that big a deal. And I believe this chest contains a light gem, which is why I want to open it more. And I was correct! Because I'm that hardcore. Now I have 6 of them, and we're only like 15 minutes into the game. Which isn't too bad, because at this point I'd only have like 2 if I wasn't playing it as consistent as this. Must hit, thank you. This is actually quite a long game. I can't remember how many worlds there are. I think there's 4 for each element. Don't correct me please, because I'll find out myself. And this is the obvious placed loading screen thing, because it's such a long walkway and there's not really a lot going on. If you charge through these kind of areas and don't walk, which is what they're relying on you doing is walking, then you'll sometimes get there too early and the level wouldn't have loaded yet. I've gone through that many a time myself. So you want to be kind of careful, take your time, but don't take too much time on loading screens, I guess. Oh shit. Thank you, game. That would be my own fault. So what I've just done now is enter a new area of the game. No, that's not slide. Thank you. It's not slide up. Okay, this is the swamp area. It's not a new world, it's just a different area of the world I'm currently in. Sometimes these new areas will lead you into the next world, but yeah, hello. These are the portable money bags things, you can buy stuff from them as you're passing. Just like the shop that I've been going to before. Yeah, and you can teleport. I'll cover teleporting when I actually get there. While I'm here, I'm gonna get a key. Just because I'm near one. Dark gem. Oops. Destroying these things can also open new pathways for you to explore. Also, by pressing select, you can go into the map. All the dark areas are the undiscovered areas you've never been to before, which can be very helpful in this game because you can get lost quite easy. Even I still get lost, and I've played this game quite a bit. So while we're in this area, we may as well check it out. Also, these spiders can be a giant pain in the ass, so watch out for them. You can just ram into them or flame them. It doesn't really make a difference. Sometimes if you see them by a spider web, there'll be like 3 or 4 of them that come out from underneath the web, so get ready for that. And these are such a rip-off of Mario, because they're like fire plants and they shoot fireballs at you. I don't know how they got away with that, but apparently they did, and I have no sparks. Great. Flame. I need some bats. I believe the sparks things in this specific world are the bats. And this is what I mean by those spider dirt things. This is what the spiders come out from underneath of. So you kind of want to be aware of that. Die. So look, he's come out again. Should be a third one, and I believe this is the last one. Yeah. No, wait, there's another one. Yeah. I don't really think that does anything, whatever. 3 or 4. Be careful of thorny things coming out of the swamp area, but if you go across here, there is an egg. Now you have to get back without being hit in the face. And I'm somehow still surviving, even though I have no sparks. Whatever. You can also buy from Moneybags a free life, which is where you buy a jar full of butterflies, and if you lose sparks and get hit, you won't die and sparks will just recover. So it's just like you get 10 hits instead of the regular 5. Bats! The only problem with the bats is they're a pain in the ass to get until you get electricity, when they become a lot easier. Die! At least I think they are the bats in this level. Yes, they are. Jeez. Die. Also, the Sparks worlds become a lot easier if you have 4 hits. I'll be getting it 4 hits as soon as I can afford it. After I get the keyring, I think. Die. Which is also another reason why I'm collecting a lot of gems.
The supercharged gadget is a device that will allow you to charge with extra strength and speed.
Yeah, so basically it's a supercharger like the arrows through Spyro 1 and 3. You need 40 light gems to open it, not 4. So yeah, it's going to be a long time before we get to use that power up, but until then, whoa, thank you for letting me see through the wall game. What's over here? Whoop! Yeah, let's try not to fly over our objective target, Spyro. Death to you, sir. Wow, there were 2 of them there, I didn't even realise. Ow, thanks for hitting me in the face. Much obliged, sir. There's a chest up here. And it's an egg. So now we have 7 eggs for those who can't do math. And I would be one of these people. Whoa! Almost turned and ran into the swamp. That would have been smart. I'm gonna see what I can afford from the shop at the moment. See, look, he raises his prices as well here, so you gotta be careful. 625. How much is the extra hit? Some dragonfly jar. Where's the extra sparks hit? That's it. That's the extra hit. Can't afford it yet because I'm too poor apparently. Ooh, a light gem. How did I miss that? No, I can't get that yet. Let's not risk our lives for that. I believe you have to come at that from a different way, so we're just going to ignore that for now and carry on with our journey. If I get hit, I will die. As you can just plainly see. That was a pathetic way to die. Okay, we haven't come too far back. That's cool. At least I get sparks back. And also, another good thing is if you die, the enemies, when you kill them again, they will give you more gems. So it can be a good way to grind for gems. You've probably noticed you don't have lives in this game. You just die repeatedly. So you can easily grind for gems and stuff that way. Just have to backtrack a little as well. I like games when you don't have lives. They're so much less frustrating. Die, cheap Mario ripoff. Ding, 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 ding. Switch here. I don't really know what it does. It opens that apparently. Russian song. There's another money bags. Also, the rats in this level work as sparks refills. I'm sure you figure that out, but still. Thanks for randomly climbing on that, spyro. I just did something. I opened a second door, because one door is never enough. You need two of them. Bitch, let me in. Wait, what? How am I supposed to get in then? Well, I guess that worked. Another egg. I have no idea what that egg will get you. Probably like movies or cutscenes or something in the extras. I don't really know. Oh, this looks fun. Pendulums for the win. Die. Well, that one's stuck, so... It's a light gem at the end, so it's worth it. Oh, crap. I just got pwned in the face. That's what I get for not taking my time. Let me guess, I have to open up the walkway again? Oh no, it's already done. Okay, that's cool. It's all cool now. Die. I'd like to know how fire can beat fire. Whatever. It's a plant, I guess. It doesn't really mean too much thinking about. Oops. Keep forgetting that's there. Whoop. I have like the worst patience level ever, as you've probably noticed by now. I will see an opening and go for it, and it will most likely screw me over. Yep, and it activates those and more enemies. Perfect. Or you could just die and completely save yourself the time. That works too. Because you'll keep the light gem and you don't have to worry about that anymore. You can't do any more in that little temple. You'll have to come back with electricity in order to do that, unfortunately. Oh, that was a nice little shortcut. Just die. In fact, a lot of the shortcuts in this game involve just dying. Hello. How am I not rich enough to afford anything other than keys from Moneybags yet? Well, now I just nearly got smacked on the face by a Cubone. Well, it's a dinosaur, isn't it? It's trying to smack me on the head with a bone club. Bone brang. Whatever the fuck attack Cubone has. Or Marowak. Till you get ground in the face by a Marowak. Thunderbolt's a quick electric attack until you get ground out by a Marowak. There we go, that was the little rhyme. Jeez, I'm sad, I know. It's a light gem up there, I see it. Don't worry. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it, I'm not that blind. I think I will skip this mole guy for now and go straight to the elder, who is through here. But I'm here as to buy a key as well. Sorry about these little stops, but they're not exactly taking a long time. I just have to press the triangle button, really, and then go straight into it. Let's just check out what's around here a second. Some chests down here. And I believe there's another notch in the tree to this side. Yes, there was.